Hey, good morning, everybody. Your good friend Sebastian, Nest Property Group here in Durango, Colorado. If you're looking for a home, buying or selling, right? But you're probably tuning in, right, for 1440. A little message from Foundation 1440, right, guys? And I'm so proud to be here, hopefully helping you move forward. Certainly, my daily mantras, right, help me move forward. So thanks for tuning in. And man, if I can help you in any way with business, with your family, with your focus, I'm a coach. This is what I do, guys. So I'd love to help. And guys, riding along this morning, of course, listening to a podcast, right? Filling my brain with positive, good stuff on a Thursday morning before I get out there and help save the world. One home at a time, right? One home is where the heart is, H-A-R-T, right? One home at a time. So anyway, guys, listening to one of my heroes, Mo Anderson, right? And I was listening to her yesterday, and we talked about her just, grinding through it. If you act enthusiastic, you will be enthusiastic. If you act enthusiastic, you will be enthusiastic, right? It's faking it till you make it, guys. And that's the clenching way to get to the good stuff. And if that's what you got to do, put your game face on. Hey guys, it works, right? It took me like 3 or 4 years of going to the signature mindset class called Bold and hearing them say, you've got to remove negativity from your life. And your thinking is, look, the negative thoughts just pop in there, man. It just happens, right? So true. The difference is you get to choose how you react to those negative things that pop into your mind. And when I even think negative thoughts, I'm like, oh no, sir, bye-bye. Yeah, I don't have time for you. I don't have the energy for this. It takes too much without negative Nancy chirping away at you, especially if it's on your shoulder, right? Think of Bugs Bunny, right? The little guy on his shoulder being like, Bugs, go do the wrong thing, right? And so just thinking about if you act enthusiastic, you'll be enthusiastic. True. And that's the clenching way. That's the powering through a way, and sometimes that's the way to go. The other way to go is, do you want to live a life that you've designed and decided upon, and that's the life it's going to be? Or are you living a life by default, right? The stuff that was downloaded to your supercomputer mind by your parents, by your environment as a kid. Maybe you grew up in a really bad place, the wrong side of the tracks. You grew up really poor. Your parents made poor decisions. All those things. You get to choose. Am I going to take the life that was downloaded to me as a kid and all the lessons I learned then, and those are mine? Or am I going to go out and find the experiences of people who I want to be like and use my experiences to have that result? And that's what I'm looking for you guys, is to have a life by design, not by default. And to do that, you just got to be very, very purposeful, guys. That's the key. You just have to choose. I'm not going there, I'm going over here. And then you set your mind, right, and you get after it and you go in that direction. And it sounds simple, right? And yet it's tough, and yet it's daily bread, guys. It's not going there, I'm going over here. I'm living my life by design, not by default. And it's so funny, I was listening after that, a little video by Mel Robbins popped up. She's the 5-second rule girl, which is in the first 5 seconds when you want to do something, your brain starts telling you all the reasons not to, and the fear creeps in and it tries to keep you safe. And her trick is 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You count down backwards, just like a rocket launching, which is all ingrained in us. And you just push through and do it, and all of a sudden you're doing it and you're off and running, right? But what Mel Robbins said was, I always wanted to have abs, and like her, I always wanted to be ripped guy. You know those ripped guys you see, or those beautiful ripped girls you will see? Like, I want to be one of those, right? And what she says is, if you travel out a year in time and you're ripped, and it's a year from now, what does your day look like to get there? And she said, I always wanted to have a six-pack ab, but when I travel a year out and look at what my day would be like, ew, I don't like sit-ups, I don't like crunches, I never did. I don't see doing them now, I'm not doing them now, and so in a year, I can't see my day being like that. So she just said, let yourself off the hook. If you're trying to be something that you're not willing to put in the work to do, you're just not willing to do with it, I'm fine with that. Move it aside. Like Mel Robbins says, she said, I can do 4 minutes of planks a day. My arms look good. I'm wearing a shirt most of the time. People see my arms, they think my whole body looks like that. In their mind, I might have abs, and I'm good with that. Because what she said was, I have an affinity for booze, I have an affinity for eating whatever the flip I want, and I don't have an affinity for crunches or for doing that kind of workout. And I agree. So just like Mel Robbins, right, we're going to adjust our thinking and our plan to do it how we like. Oh, look at this little bar. Get after it, right? I love to see people out on the trail. Look at that. Doesn't that make you happy? So guys, if you travel out a year, what's your day look like? Are you willing to do the work to get the results those people that you're following are getting? Well, here's the thing, guys. Ew, yuck. I want those results, but I'm not willing to do the work. So how do I adjust it to make it work for me? Because I'm building a life by design and not by default. That's what I want for you. So act enthusiastic. Eventually you'll be enthusiastic. And then you can go to the next level, right? If you travel out a year, you travel out 5 years, we call it goal setting to the now. What's it look like in 5 years? I like that. What does that mean I have to do today? Do it. Simple, not easy. Battle it. You got it. Get up, get out, get after it, because I am your #joy broker. Love you guys. Love Mo Anderson for the lessons. Love Mel Robbins for the lessons. And I love you because we're going to get through this COVID-19 2020 together. I love you guys.